I've been on my grind. Only time I tell these niggas sweats and science. Tell them all is well, no bro, he got his iron. We can take it down, and you can stick it now. No broski out of there, say I've been on my grind. Only time I tell these niggas sweats and science. Tell them all is well, no bro, he got his iron.
So, though, top 15 videos that will make you not want to drive. That's a problem because I like driving. I really do, you know? And I got some experience. I got some years driving. And I can honestly say, like, I like driving. I feel comfortable driving. I like driving long distances. I just like driving. And I definitely like driving when I want to like clear my head or like I just want to be on the road. Just because I want to listen to my music in my car, right? And just drive. You know, just think about life and stuff. Y'all ever do that? Let me know that in the comment section below. Let's get it. Did I say septo? Septo. Well, I just said it. Septo. Septo? Septo.
Number 15, Crosswalk Ghost.
What?
Have you ever had a near miss on a highway at night? Dashcam Owners World published this video in August of 2017, which was filmed in Japan. The video shows some semi-trucks flying down the highway at night. Two crosswalks appear. The first one is empty, but as semis fly through the second one on the right
Oh God, damn!
what can only be a ghost appears out of nowhere.
Oh my
The
God.
woman is seen crossing the crosswalk without a care in the world. The other two semis seem to have passed right through her.
Oh God. Woo! Yup, that's a ghost. Yup. Mother clucker came out of nowhere. And those trucks are flooring it. They are haul assing, bruh. Jesus. Oh my God.
Either that, or she appeared out of thin air, on the other side of them, avoiding the trucks altogether. She walks smack dab into the center of the dashcam vehicle's path. He has to slow down and pull slightly to the right to avoid her, which he does narrowly. The footage definitely gives you pause. Watch it again and again, but you'll never see where she comes from. Number 14, roadblock. Word to the wise.
Thank you.
If you come across something like this in the middle of the road, do not get out of your vehicle.
No shit!
Published in September of 2012, the uploader writes that this took place in Russia near St. Petersburg. The dashcam footage shows a couple vehicles happening upon a homemade roadblock at night. The roadblock consists of large glass bottles, along with what looks to be a fallen branch. The driver in the vehicle ahead of this dashcam pulls to the side of the road and exits her vehicle to remove the bottles. The dashcam vehicle driver...
Yeah, the first person, she gonna be the first one to get clocked. And then him. Right? And then anybody else that comes over here. How the person or persons or the thing that made this roadblock. First of all, the roadblock, how they did it is sus. Right? And because it's sus, I'm making the U-turn. I'm finding a different way. Like it's too many red flags just in this one scene. Like I can't take that chance.
Out to help while removing the debris. You can see a car approaching in the opposite direction and a couple of other people at the side of the road walking toward the roadblock. One of them appears to be dragging something like a push cart. The pair seems to be without a vehicle, but it's unclear if they had any part in creating this roadblock. The drivers then simply pass the spot. No ambush of any kind. My money's on your everyday hooliganism. But who really knows the intent of those who created this barricade? All I know is, it wasn't a great idea to exit the vehicle, because if the intent was more evil than just mischievous, this could have ended a lot worse. Number 13, just standing motionless. Another figure in the middle of the road at night. Dave World published this video in February of 2019, claiming he caught a ghost on dashcam. He writes, just standing in the middle of the road motionless. The clip shows the car ahead moving into the other lane to avoid a man in blue jeans and a black shirt frozen in the road. While most in the comments say that this figure is a real person, not a ghost, it's still creepy, not to mention dangerous. To encounter a person in the middle of the road at night, what is he doing there? Just trying to creep drivers out?
None of my
Something
business.
more nefarious. Only he knows. All I know is that I would never want to encounter something like this while driving. Number 12. Cross paths with the paranormal. You're cruising along when, out of nowhere, in the middle of the road, this makes an appearance.
What the fuck?
UK07 Rider published this paranormal footage in February of 2018. Ryder posted that he was heading to a wedding around 10 p.m. and went to take a shortcut when he crossed paths with the paranormal. I couldn't understand what it was he wrote. I was scared, so I headed back to my home. Ryder appears to be riding a motorcycle when the typical looking ghost floats past. Take a closer look at what he captured on film. Many in the comments of this video believe this ghost is real, as it doesn't cast a shadow. Others think it's fake because it appears to be holding a light, maybe a flashlight or a phone or something to illuminate him, and still others find the fact that the YouTuber was attending a wedding at 10 p.m. unbelievable, while still more think turning back to go home, which was down the same road as the ghost, seems an odd choice, especially when scared. What do you think? Either way, the encounter was very bizarre, and I hope to never have a similar experience. Number 11.
I think that was his
Truck
bride.
flame ghost. This is what happens when you leave flammable liquids in your vehicle. Police happened upon a parked car in flames around 7:25 p.m. It was located on a hill near a roundabout. In the back of the vehicle, fuel jerry cans. The police couldn't put out the flames, but closed the streets and evacuated the area within 50 meters of the truck with aid from area residents. The whole vehicle was engulfed in 5-meter flames.
Oh my God.
That's over 16 feet. The handbrake was so hot that the cable disengaged. As you can see in the footage, the police rush out of the way as the ghost truck, ablaze, starts to roll. The vehicle out of control.
I just realized, like, there's trees around. So, like, they don't contain that fire. It's a wrap. It's done. You know how fast? Man, y'all taking that chance.
Pulled downhill, plowed through the roundabout, and ran into an area apartment complex. One police officer is seen rushing after it as the fiery blaze from its earlier parking spot climbs higher. Luckily, the vehicle's flame only entered a single unit of the building and was contained within the main bedroom, which was soon put out. The truck flames didn't hurt anyone, but it probably gave a few of the witnesses nightmares. Number 10. Blocked. Nighttime drives often lead to some creepy encounters.
That is so dark.
This one comes from a YouTuber who published his creepy nighttime drive in February of 2015. He is driving down an unknown dark road when a strange figure blocks his path. Though its clothing choice is certainly bizarre, what I find especially creepy is his glowing green eyes. The figure tries to chase the YouTuber away, but in a turn of events you rarely see in these types of videos, the driver decides to chase down the figure, who has no choice but to run in the other direction. The identity of this thing was never determined, but nevertheless, it's not something you would want to encounter on your creepy nighttime drive. Number 9.
That could be
Businessmen encounter. This short and bizarre video shows someone filming while driving along a long, quiet road. After turning a corner, a man pops out who is standing on the road, dressed in business attire and with an associate. A man pops out who is standing on the road, dressed in business attire and with an associate. They're lucky that the driver stopped in time. The men run back to a group who are all dressed the same.
Oh my God. What? Huh? I'm so confused. So many questions. Oh my, what the hell? What? U-turn. U-turn. U-turn.
Driver stops in awe of what he is seeing on the side of the road.
What the
There's
hell?
a bright red light in the distance, and a man in a goat mask is seen before the video ends. Theories have spread about this being a nefarious group meeting in the darkness of night, and they didn't expect anyone to encounter them at this time of day.
Funny.
But with the video ending so abruptly, I could also see the possibility of this being an art project.
What?
What do you think it is?
Really?
Great.
An art
Sarah
project?
Stern's car. Imagine encountering an abandoned silver Oldsmobile 88 on the highway at night. That's what happened in this video on a bridge along Route 35 in Belmar, New Jersey. At 2:45 a.m., the found car, the keys of which were still in the ignition, launched a search for its owner, 19-year-old Sarah Stern, but she was never found. Two of Sarah's friends were also part of the search party. The pair would later be charged in her passing. The Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office alleges that the young woman had her life taken in her home. The pair then allegedly drove Sarah to the bridge where her car was found and disposed of her in the Shark River below.
Damn.
One of the men had spent 6 months or more planning the event. Quoted in the New York Post, Sarah Stern's father said of the horrifying event, "The most important thing is to get justice for Sarah. She was a great kid, and this should have never happened like this." Number 7. The Chase. Would you dare drive down a haunted road? This footage was published by Stromedy in February of 2019. The video opens on the YouTuber and his crew outside at night on Clinton Road in New Jersey. This 10-mile road on Route 23 is purportedly haunted.
10 miles?
Not only have people seen paranormal stuff, the road and surrounding woods is also said to be a gathering place for the most nefarious of people. The 2-lane highway is not maintained and was long unpaved as the surrounding...
So you telling me it's 10 miles of straight darkness, woods on both sides, right? 10 miles of that, 10 miles of darkness, 10 miles of woods, right? 10 miles of what it seems to be like no street lights, right? That's just another layer of darkness. What does SpongeBob say? Advanced darkness? Well, I think him and Patrick or somebody went to like rock bottom or something. I don't know, like where all them other weird fishes. It was like an episode. I don't know, but so you got 10 miles of straight darkness, 10 miles of straight woods, 10 miles about with little to no street lights, and 10 miles of straight cluckness. That's a whole lot right there, bro.
Area is woodland, and few residents live near the road. Along Clinton Road, there's a double intersection at a crossroads with Route 23. The local police chief said of Clinton Road, "It's a long, desolate stretch. It makes the imagination go nuts." Now, let's see how nuts the imagination can get. One frightening true story involves the discovery of a body in 1983 near the roadside in the woods. A cycling is said to have happened upon the body after spotting vultures. We turn to YouTuber Stromedy, who in this clip is crazy enough to take a turn down this haunted road. Stromedy says being here does give him a creepy vibe. Once the pair get in the vehicle and are driving down the road, the car appears to be malfunctioning. The YouTuber says the car just shut off on its own.
Wow.
And you can see emergency lights blinking in the dashboard. They get it started back up again. Later in the day, they decide to park the car and get out to walk along the road for a bit. When
Why?
they do, they see lights in the distance down the road. As they focus in, they see the lights belong to people. And those people, well, they start chasing them. The pair race back to their car, roll up their windows, and then suddenly, one of those in pursuit of them jumps onto the windshield of their vehicle. They back up until the guy rolls off their windshield, and then start driving forward again, leaving the masked man behind. What were those creeps doing on Clinton Road that night? Are they just some kids trying to frighten drivers, or could they be something more to fear? Considering the mystery of the road, I wouldn't be surprised. Number 6, Saudi Arabia witch. If someone or something was standing in the middle of the road at night, what would you do? This clip was
Run
filmed in
over that
Saudi
motherfucker.
Arabia. Sitting in the middle of the road, in the lotus position, is said to be a witch. The car's lights shine brightly upon her, as other cars can be seen pulling to the side of the road to photograph.
A witch, bitch. I don't care if that was the finest bitch. I'm still driving either past, like going around you or driving over you. Either way, I'm not stopping.
Of this strange phenomena, some men have exited their vehicles to try to talk to her,
Wow.
probably to tell her to get out of the road,
Wow.
with one of the men appearing angry and waving an arm. The witch responds by crossing and then spreading her arms. Did she curse him? Only time will tell. Number 5, lady on zigzag road.
What?
Some roads necessitate a detour. This is one of them. A haunted road in the Philippines has produced many sightings of the lady. The infamous old zigzag road is no exception. One viral video showed a lady in a multi-cab around midnight, and the uploader warned viewers to beware of driving in the area. The lady appeared with long dark hair, and the driver of the vehicle immediately slowed down out of fear so the vehicle could pass further ahead. Local legend tells that the lady often hitchhikes, catching a ride with passing cars. There have also been claims that when driving alone, she might appear out of thin air inside your vehicle before disappearing again at the end of Zigzag Road.
Yeah,
This
alright.
clip shows not only this sighting, but footage by a paranormal expert verifying mysterious accounts of activity on Zigzag Road. Would you drive down this road?
No.
I sure wouldn't. Number 4.
Why would you ask that?
Highway apparition. This may just be the highway you never want to drive on. CH3 Thailand published this feature in May of 2018, writing, "Over the weekend, Thai social media users widely shared a clip of a mysterious man appearing in the middle of the highway in the middle of the night. After appearing for a moment, this figure then vanishes as the car passes. To me, this is one of the more convincing apparitions on this list, especially considering the figure doesn't move an inch with a car speeding directly towards it. Some believe the figure is, in fact, a ghost. Others think it's a reflection from the car's mirrors and windows. What do you think?" Number 3.
A reflection?
Old man in white. Well, this one purports again to be a ghost. It appears to be an old man walking unevenly, dressed all in white. This creepy night drive footage was published in March of 2016 entitled, "Real Ghost Caught on Camera in Indian Street." In the darkness of night, the driver comes upon a figure walking incredibly bow-legged and using a cane. We only see the back of the figure, but it appears to be a man, and likely an old man at that. He is walking in a strange fashion, sideways across the road with the headlights cast at his back, while most in the comments of this video think it's no ghost, just a grandpa walking home. Either way, this man would be a scary figure to cross paths with in moonlight. Number 2. Strange behavior. Although this video purports to show a real ghost in the road, it looks like this figure walking on the shoulder at night is just a real person displaying some odd behavior. Published in September of 2018, this footage follows a lady in a headscarf and what appears to be a sari or some other kind of long, colorful garment. Strangely, the figure is walking on the dirt shoulder of the road at night, sometimes bending over to assumedly pick something up off the roadside, other times disappearing from view as she walks further from the roadside. Well, this behavior is certainly strange enough. At one point, she walks right out into the middle of the road. At another, she bends towards a tree, placing both hands on it. What she might be doing is anybody's guess. Whether this is a real person or a ghost, it appears that she could use some assistance. Before we
Not
get
for
to
me,
number one,
Cluck.
my name is Chills, and I hope you're enjoying my narration. Are you curious about what I look like in real life? Then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT to find out. Do you like my narrations? If you answered yes, then tap the follow button and thank you for your support. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person. So if you're generous enough to hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. This way, you'll be notified of the new video we upload every Tuesday. Number 1. Cop catches ghost. No matter how brave you are, sometimes an uncanny sighting can really shake you to your core. A cop captured just such a sighting in the darkness of night. The footage was caught on dashcam in February of 2001 shortly after midnight. As you can see, the road this cop was traveling is very dark and in a remote forested area. After rounding a bend, the vehicle appears to pass through a vapor-like figure. The figure even seems to have an effect on the vehicle's driving. The car juts quickly to the left, maybe to avoid the ghostly vapor, and then after correcting himself, the driver slows down and pulls over to the side of the road. The brave officer turns around and creeps back up the road a short ways, which is when he spots a figure, plain as day, crossing the road. He pulls further forward, trying to get a closer look at the sighting, but the paranormal being has vanished. I don't know about you, but if I had just driven through a ghost, there's no way I'd turn back around to face it a second time. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because we upload new countdowns every Tuesday and Saturday. Or if you're still not convinced, here are some of our other videos that I think you'd like. Enjoy!
Hey, alright, so like throughout this whole video, there was a story that I wanted to tell, so I'm gonna tell it now. Out of all of my years of driving, and then out of all the years I've been in a car or like a vehicle, and they were driving, excuse me, I'm hungry. I've only experienced probably one, paranormal sighting. Yeah. So, and this is when I was driving. It was late at night. It was dark. I was taking like some back road somewhere. I was tired. Barely any street lights. Oh, yeah, this was kind of recent too. I just got finished dropping off my coworker and I was heading home. And this was at the time I didn't really know her area like that, so I had to GPS it. But now I know how to get there. But so I dropped her off, and it was late at night, barely any street lights. I was tired, and when I was driving on the back road, my eyes were like focused on the road, but then again it wasn't. I don't know how to explain it. Like, my eyes were open and it was looking at the road, but I felt like my mind was somewhere else. So I wasn't really all the way there on the road. I kid you not. I did not look away. I did not do nothing. My eyes were glued to the road. But at the same time, my mind was somewhere else. I don't know how this happened. Maybe it was because I was tired and I was just like, I don't know. I was driving and all of a sudden I saw like an owl. O-W-L. I don't know. Owl. Right? Those motherfuckers that be turning their heads like, you know what I mean? Like a whole 180, or is it 360 degrees? I don't really know. But I saw an owl that just came out of nowhere that was in the middle of the street. I swerved like a mother clucker. I mean, the roads were big enough for me to do that, you know? But like, Luckily, it wasn't nobody else on the road because I sure as hell would have been in an accident. But that was my. I'm pretty sure that night I saw an owl. If it wasn't an owl, it was something that looked like an owl. I don't know, man. And obviously, I did not pull over. I did not stop for nothing. I just kept going. I tried to act like I didn't see what I thought I just saw. But directly after that, my eyes and my mind was on the road. That woke me the hell up. But I think that was my first time ever experiencing anything paranormal while driving or being on the road, I think. From what like I can recall. But if any of you all have any stories, any paranormal stories, that you all like to share in the comment section, I would love to hear it. I'd love to read about it. But yeah. Keep it cool, keep it classy. And I love you. Stay happy, my family. Don't get the game twisted. I did this all day. Clubs you talking about?